Hey guys, it's Gaz. Welcome to the Warframe video. So, I'm sorry the video's a little bit late today. I was actually expecting Baro to have just the Prisma Avia leg plates, so I was actually debating on just skipping Baro video this week because I knew it would be just super unexciting. And for some reason, DE's like, they knew it was going to be unexciting too because they added a few extra things today, guys. We actually got like 3 new items from Baro today, unlike usually where we only get 1 new item. So I was expecting this to be the only new item today, the Prisma Avia ankle plates, which are like these feather, like leg plate things, which were the final piece of the Prisma Avia set. But we actually got a new Prime mod, which I believe was an accident that they added this. And we also got the Mesa Immortal skin. So I ended up getting both these cosmetics. I'm going to quickly show you what they're looking like after we're done looking at the rest of the items. And then this new primed mod is a primed version of Pack Leader. So what this does is it gives, at max rank, basically 66% lifesteal link for your companion. And what lifesteal link means, guys, is that when you use your melee attack and hurt an enemy with that melee attack, a percentage of that damage that you dealt with your melee attack will heal your companion for their missing health. So say I was using like a dog with like 1200 HP, and it was down to like 200 HP because it's been getting shot by enemies. If I did a melee attack that was like a couple thousand damage, and I had this mod equipped, it would fully heal the dog because like 66% of like 3000 is enough to fully heal a dog with 1200 HP. Okay, so that's the thing right here. I don't think this mod is worth it really at all because with how much damage we do with melee weapons in this game, guys, the normal version of Pack Leader basically fully heals my dog or cat in 1 hit, and I don't even have it fully ranked up. I have like a rank 1 version of normal Pack Leader, which gives me about 16% lifesteal link, and my companion gets fully healed in 1 hit, guys. So this is mega unnecessary. It's also really hard to fit on builds for Kubrows and cats because they already are really strapped for slots as is, and this is another 14-point mod they expect us to put on there. So I definitely will not be leveling this up ever. I really don't see any reason I will ever use this fully ranked up, guys. I might level up to like rank 6 or 7 if I can fit it on the build, but as it stands, it's complete overkill for healing your pet, and I would not recommend this to anyone. Okay, let's move on. We have primed rifle ammo mutation, primed shotgun ammo mutation, and primed pistol ammo mutation. I personally don't use these ever, but there are people that do like to use the pistol ammo mutation one on the Twin Comac or the Twin Kracatas. And some people actually like shotgun ammo mutation on the comb, although I don't really think it's worth the slot for normal missions. So those 3 mods, you can probably pass on those too, but things you should not pass on, guys, is Primed Pistol Gambit and Primed Target Cracker. He actually brought both of the Primed Crit Pistol mods this week. So yeah, definitely ignore this mod, the new one, and get like a bunch of these crit mods if you want to sell them, or if you don't have these yet. Definitely get these. If you get this Primed Pistol Gambit mod, guys, and you put it on some of the kit guns from Fortuna with the right parts, it gets you to 100% crit chance or higher, just with this mod. So definitely make sure you get this one and the Target Cracker. I cannot recommend these highly enough. I basically use this on every good pistol I have in the game. So yeah, they're really important, and if you want the max damage, you definitely need to own these, okay? So Prime Slip Magazine, it's definitely not necessary or useful in my opinion. I never use this really, but it can be fun for like the Angstrom to give you even more rockets. But I would not recommend this one just because we have such useful Prime mods for the pistols with the crit versions. Let's quickly just see the rest of this stuff. We got Ignis Wraith. I'm going to recommend you just go to Trade Chat and try to get this for free from another player. At most, maybe give them like a couple relics in return, but this is not worth 550 ducats or 250,000 credits at all. This is mostly just here for Switch players because on Switch they never had the event that this weapon came from. So I think the only way you can get Ignis Wraith on Switch is if you buy it from Baro. So that's the main reason this is here, guys. Don't fall for the trap on PC because we have access to this through other means. Volcar Wraith, it's not a very good sniper, sadly. I used to love this thing. I actually used to use this to fight Eidolons, and you can use it to fight Eidolons. But the main problem with this thing, guys, is that it has 20% crit chance at base. So when you throw a point strike on here, it only becomes 50% crit chance. So that's like a 50% chance you're not going to crit and get your critical multipliers, which you do need to one-shot an Eidolon. Because you can one-shot an Eidolon with this thing on Chroma, but yeah, like 50% crit chance is really bad. and I can't really recommend this when there's things like the Rubico Prime and the Lanka, which have a lot more consistent critical hits and damage and all that stuff for Eidolons. So yeah, you can try this. I like I said, I used to do it, and you can one-shot limbs with it, but it's definitely not very consistent, and I would not recommend. As far as cosmetics goes, we have the entire Harkonnen Wraith set. Thanks, DE. We had to like wait for this for months as I bled this through Baro before, but I guess wow, okay. Well, this is a pretty cool armor set, honestly. It used to come from an old event. It's got a nice texture on it, but it's very bulky. When you ADS, this little finger thing or whatever it is, it actually goes down, so you can actually see what you're aiming at. So that's a kind of cool change. I actually do use this armor set, but it is a lot of ducats. It's over 1,000 ducats to get this entire set, so you decide if that's worth it to you. What else we got here? We got the unicorn horn, you got the Ki'Teer emote, and we got Prisma arrows. Definitely get Prisma arrows if you got some extra ducats after buying everything else this week, because they look really nice. I do like Ki'Teer arrows more, though. And yeah, his cosmetics are pretty whatever this week. So my main suggestions this week, guys, are Prime Pistol Gambit and Prime Target Cracker. Everything else can be ignored. And if you really like Mesa Prime, or Mesa, you can get this Immortal skin. I'm about to show you what it looks like. But yeah, basically just get the crit mods. That's all I'm going to recommend to you guys. I don't think anything else is really worth it. Especially this new Prime mod. I will never use that. So yeah. So here's my Mesa Prime right now. Let's quickly equip the skin. I also have the armor set equipped on Zephyr, so you guys can see that. Alright, so right now, just no Immortal skin. Here is the Immortal skin on Mesa Prime, which is a different model than normal Mesa. So it looks pretty nice, actually. It looks like normal Mesa. So here's normal Mesa skin. Definitely, I'd like the color channels and textures a lot more on the Immortal skin than the normal Mesa skin. The helmet does look like the Mesa Prime helmet doesn't really look like it fits that well with the Immortal skin, sadly. But I mean, I might actually use it. Let's show what the Presidio skin looks like. This is the deluxe skin for Mesa. You know, I think it looks nice. Let's try it on a non-customized. Here we go. So this is with the normal Mesa helmet and the default colors for the Immortal skin. It's got some cool textures on it for sure. I could definitely recommend this if you like Mesa, just to have some more fashion frame options. Gotta keep in mind though, Mesa has some of the really cool Tenogen skins, like this Grax one. I love this Grax skin. So if you have this, you probably can pass on the Immortal skin, honestly. What's Devil Ranger look like? I don't really like the helmet for Devil Ranger. I think Grax is the best Mesa skin, personally. Alright, so let's move on to the Zephyr, or not the Zephyr set, but the Prisma Avia set on Zephyr Prime. So I actually think it looks pretty nice on her, although there are some clipping issues with my Cyandana and the animation set I have equipped. So yeah, you get these this flowing energy thing in the feathers, which I think looks really nice, especially on Zephyr, who has a bird theme. Chest piece is kind of meh, but whatever. And the Cyandana is Tenogen. It does not come from the set. I'm gonna say it looks nice. I could suggest this to somebody, although you can't get the whole set anymore now. You have to wait until he brings it again. So yeah, guys, I hope that you found this video helpful. Sorry it was a little bit late. Like I said, I wasn't expecting anything good from Baro, and I've been pretty busy lately, so I kind of wanted to get some sleep. But, you know, we're here. We got to see what he has, and yeah, the Jovian Complex update actually got delayed until next week on PC, and that delay until next week will not be on Monday, guys. DE will actually be out of the office on Monday for a Canadian holiday, so the soonest the update will come out is Tuesday of next week, but I believe it will probably be Wednesday or later of next week, is my guess, because the way they were describing it, there's a lot of things I still need to add and fix for the new game mode and all that stuff. But yeah, the new game mode looks really interesting. It basically looked like Excavation, but with no power cells. Also, there's a special enemy that beelines for the objective, and if that special enemy, called a Saboteur, I believe it's called, gets to the objective, it will one-shot the objective, guys. So you need to be making sure you're paying attention to this Saboteur enemy that's going to rush the objective and kill it before it gets there, or you instantly lose that objective. So that's pretty scary. But the good thing is, like Excavation, you can't actually fail. So as long as you just don't run out of revives or something like that, you can keep progressing the Disruption game mode, which is the new one coming next week on PC. And yeah, I do like that. I don't like the fail states. They are kind of scary for some players. But yeah, I'm excited to see it, guys. There's going to be 2 new event weapons, which apparently are a Galaxian alternative and a Spectra alternative for the clan event. And then there's also going to be some other weapons in addition they're adding with Wisp. So yeah, should be pretty fun. I'm going to be waiting. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, and I'll talk to you next time. Peace.